Hello guys, and thank you for joining me today. In this video, I'm going to show you how I created this sultry look on my model Anandita. As usual, I'm starting with a skin prep and using Rhodial Vitamin C Brightening Toner. This is exfoliating toner and it will be perfect first step in order to get rid from any dry cells. Following up with a serum from Limbos, and this one is Beauty Drops Radiant. This one is a wonderful next step in order to pack the moisture back into the skin. This serum also have a slight reflecting particles that will diffuse the light underneath the makeup, making the skin look even more radiant. This is very lightweight serum with a non-greasy texture, and you already can see the benefits of it. Next, I need to moisturize under the eye area, and I'm using Limbos Supermodel Eyes Eye Cream. Very lightweight and deeply hydrating, this eye cream contains vitamin B5, which helps the skin to stay soft by absorbing the moisture from the air. And I'm generously applying it all over the eyelids too. Then I'm using Jones Road Light Moisture Cream all over the face. I really like it for its lightweight consistency. It blends into the skin really quickly without leaving any greasy residue. It also acts as a primer, helping the foundation to adhere to the skin better. I'm applying it all over the face and dragging the residue onto the neck and décolleté area. Next, onto the eyes. As an eyeshadow primer, I'm going to be using this paint pot from MAC in color Groundwork. Paint pots are my favorite primers for the eyes. They can be used as an eyeshadows on its own, but I love to use them as a first step before moving on to apply any eyeshadows. For this look, I wanted the eyes to be very radiant, so my next step is going to be Charlotte Tilbury's Eyes to Mesmerize Cream Eyeshadows in Oyster Pearl and Chocolate Bronze. Here you see me applying Oyster Pearl in the inner part of the eyelid, and then I'm switching to the bronze color and applying it on the outer shade of the color, creating kind of a duochrome finish on the eyelid. One thing to remember about these colors is to apply them in a very thin layer. These ones are quite creamy and if applied thickly can crease throughout the day. Next, I'm defining the outer edge of the eye using Jones Road Best Pencil in color brown. This will define the near lash area even more and will be kind of a first step before I will move on to the eyeliner. So this will help me to kind of see where the eyeliner needs to be applied. Then I'm moving on to the eyeliner. This time I'm using Suvo Beauty Hydro Liner, which is activated with the water. This was my first time using this liner. And what I must say is that it's almost like a face paint. Once you find that perfect consistency, it's very easy to apply. However, it does need a minute for the water to fully evaporate before it can set onto the skin. It's almost like using the face paint on the eyelids, which is great for non-waterproof makeup and a quick application. But honestly, I think I prefer the gel liners over the water-activated liners more. So in my future videos, I will switch back to the gel liner from Inglot. Now I'm defining the eyebrows with MAC Studio Finish Concealer in a lighter shade for my model Anna and lightly blending it into the eyeshadow. Then I'm also using the same shade of the concealer and defining the liner. Now I have to be really careful here not to smudge the line, so you see me using small patting motions, and once the color is applied, I'm lightly blending the edges. Flat synthetic brushes will be your friend here, as it is easier to get close to the line without disturbing the pattern. Such technique will help you to highlight the area and pop the liner even more. It will also help you to blend the concealer into this area later on in the makeup application. Now I'm curling the lashes using Dear Dahlia eyelash curlers and also applying some individual eyelashes. Sorry guys, I didn't record the eyelash application, so we are moving on straight onto the foundation stage. Here I'm using Rare Beauty Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation. This is my new foundation and this is the first time using it. This foundation has a lightweight formula and is infused with serum. My first impression of this foundation is quite good. It is best for normal normal to oily skin. Since recording this video, I also have tried it on normal to dry skin, and I must say that it did not sit quite right. After some time on the skin, it started to separate and sit on the dry patches. Anandita has flawless, poreless skin, and this foundation actually sat really well on her. Here you see me blending different shades of the foundation, creating natural contouring. For the concealer, I'm using MAC Studio Finish and W40. This is a perfect shade for South Asian skin tones. And W shades from MAC stand for cooler undertones. But I find that this concealer has that perfect amount of warmth and coolness to it that suits my South Asian clients and models so well. Next, I wanted to define the cheekbones more, and for this I'm using Hollywood Contour Wand from Charlotte Tilbury, and this one is in the shade medium to dark. You can see how nicely the shade warms Anna's skin tone, and it also blends into skin so seamlessly, leaving a slight radiant finish. I'm following all facial contours, cheekbones, jawline, and also not forgetting about the nose. Here I'm using fluffy brush, so I don't need the lines to be too defined. I just want that slight kind of a shadowing around the nose. And coming back to the eyes now, for the mascara, I chose Laura Mercier Caviar Volume Panoramic Mascara, which I'm not going to use from the tube as this is my kit mascara. So I'm dispensing it onto the spatula, and with a flat fan brush, I'm applying it onto the lashes. This is also my new mascara, so it's my first time using it. What I can say about it is, yes, it is volumizing, yes, it is thickening the lashes, but I feel like the most benefits would be using the original mascara wand, which sadly I can't do due to hygiene reasons. For the blusher, I chose Rare Beauty Melting Cream Blush in the color Nearly Apricot. I really like it. It melts into the skin nicely. At first, I applied it with my fingers, but then I thought I will use a brush instead, as this will allow me to pack more color onto the skin. It has beautiful radiant skinish. It's cream-like but not greasy, and I would say it needs to be set with the powders on top if you want it to last longer. So that's what I'm going to do next. For the powder, I chose Ambient Lighting Finishing Powder from Hourglass. This is wonderful setting powder. It's a little bit luminous, so it will set my foundation, but it will not mattify it. And this is exactly what I wanted for this look. And I'm applying it all over the face to set all of my cream products. And as the powder I applied is so reflective, I wanted to go over with a bronzing powder from Charlotte Tilbury to put back the definition into the darker areas of the contouring parts, which are the underneath the jawline, cheekbones, and the sides of the face, just to pop that definition a step further. All of these small steps may not seem significant, but in the overall look, I can guarantee you this will make a huge difference. You can see how everything started to tie in together even more. I felt like Anna's eyes could do with a little bit more definition, so I chose Charlotte Tilbury's eyeshadow palette in Golden Goddess and decided to define the lower lash even more for that sultry look and a bigger appearance of the eyes. The general idea for this look was a pop of color on the lips, and I wanted to make the lips really strong. So for Anita, I chose MUA Intense Color Lip Liner in the color Heartbreaker, which you see me applying now. This is a very beautiful pink, kind of not fuchsia, but like that sultry, deep berry pink color that I'm applying all over the lips. Then I'm switching on to the same brand and the lip liner in color Survivor, which is deeper aubergine kind of a color, and I am lining the lips around. So I wanted to create a two-tone lip, so around the lip like a strong definition, and then the inner part that kind of a pop of a berry color. I love these lip colors for any creative model work where I don't need the lip liner to last. The color is very pigmented and very easy to apply on the lip, but it doesn't last long. And I'm topping up the middle part of the lip with a Gauche Velvet Touch Matte Lipstick in color Raspberry. And with the help of the cotton bud, I am gently blending all of the shades together. Now I'm gonna show you my new amazing product from Rare Beauty. This one is a Positive Light Silky Touch Highlighter in the color Flaunt. It's very pigmented highlighter in a golden shade. You can see how nicely it looks on my model Anna. And it wouldn't be me if I didn't look after the body too. So for the body, I chose my new Charlotte's Magic Body Cream, which is infused with hyaluronic acid. It's a wonderful skincare product, and I think the most benefits of it would be if you use it daily. But if I'm honest, for my model work, I prefer Nivea body cream more as it reflects light better. So here you see me going over with a Rare Beauty highlighter just to pop them highlights a little bit more for that extra sultry glow. And here is the final look complete. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my video. I will link all of the products I used and didn't show in this video below, so please check them out too. There is so much work that goes into the creation of these videos, so please leave a comment underneath to support my channel. All of these help me to get noticed and grow, so I can create more videos for you in the future. Also, do check out my latest video on the makeup for hot and humid environment over here. Thank you, and I see you on my next one.